Hi guys, Andi May here. Welcome back to the channel. So it is time to get into all of the items that are going to be starting off the traveling makeup bag. So me along with 6 other ladies, I will leave their channels all linked below. You definitely want to subscribe to make sure you see the box kind of travel around. We are literally, I live in Florida. We are going from Florida to Louisiana to Texas to Washington, over to Michigan, Maryland, Virginia, and back to Florida here. So it's making a nice loop around the US, so I'm pretty excited to kind of see it go. But we decided to put in, it can be sample size, it can be full size, high-end, drugstore, mix in between, used, brand new, whatever. I am going to be labeling everything so that when they get, like the next person gets a box, I'm going to put the little sticky notes in there as well. I actually bought these little tags to kind of label everything as it goes so that we can all kind of figure out what's what. I am going to be putting them in bags as well, just to protect everything and make sure nothing busts or leaks and destroys everything, because I am including some polishes. But I figured I'd go ahead and share everything that's going to start it off and kind of let you know, is it used, is it new, what have you. Now, of course, I saw this as a perfect time to clear out some of these makeup type foil packets, sample cards that I'm not interested in trying because someone else may be interested in trying. Some of these are products that I've already tried before, or just I don't need to buy more makeup, so I don't want to try it and like it. And I even had some hair samples. These are things that I'm not interested in, my daughter's not interested in, and my husband doesn't have hair to try, so might as well pass it on to the next person. Wait, there are more sample type things. I've got a sheet mask. I'm pretty sure Jamie will snatch this one up if it's still there. And then I have some like paint on masks by First Aid Beauty that I didn't care for, but someone else might. Those are all just kind of little extras that I want to get rid of and someone might be able to use. Again, I really apologize for the lighting. I feel like this is a like old school face chat on MySpace or something that I'm doing right now. But let me go ahead and get into more of the actual products that are going into it. So we'll start with some nail polish. I have one by Wet n Wild that I've literally only ever swatched. I have 2 by Ciate that I've only ever swatched. And I have a Ciate like glitter that I've never used. I do have these 2 by Butter London. They aren't my favorite. And I've got this one by Zoya. Each of these I've used a couple times. They just aren't my favorite color, so they're going. I do have this Inglot Duraline. I've had this for a while. I'm not sure like how quickly this actually expires, so if someone else can actually use it, then props to them. I got it when I was using the Maybelline Color Tattoos, and I don't have any of those left, and I've literally only used like the tiniest little bubble of space, so hopefully someone can still use it. I have a little eyebrow stencil kit that is by e.l.f. I thought it'd be fun to play with, but as I pulled them out and tried to like match them up to my brows, not something I can really utilize, so maybe someone else can. Okay, so on to the face. I've got a full-size e.l.f. primer. This is the Poreless Face Primer. I've used a little bit of this, not much. It's not my favorite primer, so I figured I'd pass it on and get on to using the ones that I do like. I have a mini of the Japanesque Velvet Touch Primer. I used one of these all the way up. Again, not my favorite primer, so I'd rather use the ones I like. And this one's never been used. It still has the little seal on there. I have 2 of the little MAC Strobe Cream samples. Never used it, never will use it. Haven't opened them. I don't know if these have seals on them or not. Nope, they don't. But I've never used it. So on to the next person. And I have one face powder type thing. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Illumination. This looks like the packaging's pretty rough, but it's hard to open it. I literally have only opened it, seen that the powder has like a shimmer, like a glitter in it, decided I didn't want to use it. So this is new. I just opened it, saw that it had glitter, and I'm passing it on. On to eyeliners, I have a few. The unused ones that I've never used are the Tarte's Precision Longwear Liner. It's a liquid liner. It's never even been, like, I opened it up, I saw that it was a liquid liner and just put it back in the container. I won't use that one. Same with this Ico one. This is a sample size. It's not a full size, but I've never used it. It's a liquid liner. I only have one that I really like, and I'm not interested in trying others because it takes me forever to even go through these. And I have a sample of a Maybelline Lasting Drama waterproof gel pencil that I've never used. It's Maybelline, so I won't. I have 3 that I have used, but I've already sharpened to sanitize them. One is a Faux Whites by NYX. I don't do the lower lash thing. I tried doing it with this one, and it's just too much for me. I have Coffee Bean by Ofra. That one is just too hard, and it's not as dark as I want it to be. And then I have the Cargo one. These two are full size, and this was a sample size, but this is in Pebble Beach, and it doesn't last on my waterline at all, and I don't really put liner on the outside. Like, I only use it in my waterline, so these can go. I'm hoping this turns out all right, because I am just steady losing any light at all. Like, I'm illuminated by a little ring light. That's it. For mascara, I have all sample sizes and they're all unused. I have the Great Lashes by Maybelline. I have the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. I have the Roller Lash by Benefit, and I have a primer by L'Oreal. So all of these are just ones that I'm not interested in trying, so in the box they go. Onto lips, I have quite a few. I have 2 of these Ultra Repair Lip Therapies by First Aid Beauty. I actually have a total of 3. These have never been opened. The seals are even still on them. I haven't even opened the one that I decided to keep, but I know I'm not going to go through 3, so maybe 2 other people can try them. I have a Beauty by Pop Sugar Be the Boss lip gloss. I don't do lip gloss, so this needs to go. Never used. It's never even been on the package. I have a Lorac lip gloss in Goddess. I have the Anastasia lip gloss in Saint Tropez. These are all like mini sizes for the lip gloss stuff. There's a Lime Crime one. This is a Diamond Crusher in Lit. And I have 2 liquid lipsticks that are unused. This is a Tarteist Lip Paint in FOMO, and then this is Queen Bee Melted Matte by Too Faced. I actually have these exact ones already, so I don't need duplicates. That's been a hard thing to accept in life. And then I do have some used ones. So I have 2 pencils, one by Essence, and it's a nude liner, and then one by Urban Decay, which is a clear lip liner. I don't really use lip liner. I chose a different nudie pink color over this one. So these 2 have been sharpened. They're sanitized, good to go. I have the Natural Beauty lipstick by Essence. I actually really like this one. It's just more pink than the other tones that I actually like, so I figured might as well move this one out and use the one that I prefer more and give this to someone who can actually use it up before it goes bad. And then I've got the Honest Beauty. These I spray. I didn't know how much you can actually like sanitize these, so I like literally wiped these on a paper towel and sprayed them with like alcohol spray. So hopefully that sanitized them enough. If you guys don't feel that it is sanitized enough, that's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Just send it on back to me. It'll be fine. But this Honest Beauty one is not a formula that I liked, so these are going in as well. Next, I have some highlighters. They're all 3 creams. So I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Multi-Stick. This is in Marigold Round. There's a ton of it in here. I was gonna use this in a body lotion, but I decided to just go ahead and pass it on. I have wiped this one down. And then I have these 2 by ColourPop. Now, these are creams and you have to put your finger in it to use it. That's the way I've always done it. I do wash my hands before I put them in here, but I don't know how to sanitize these. So if you guys know, let me know. And I'll pass it on to the next person who gets it, because I didn't want to spray these with alcohol and it mess with the formula. But I have Highly Wasted, which is just too dark for my skin tone. And then I have Hippo, which has like this lavender shift, which I really enjoyed for a really long time. But I'm kind of over it and I prefer a pinky shift. I don't know. Just not my favorite anymore, so they need to go. I have one blush that I'm putting in here, and this is by Kat Von D. This is the Lolita blush. I use this one very sparingly. I have since sanitized it, but it's too dark for my skin tone. I couldn't get it to like really work and me enjoy it. It's a really pretty shade. I like that, but just not one for me. So this one's going on, and this was limited edition, I believe. I do have a stack of bronzers that have been used. This one has only been swatched. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. It's too light for my skin tone. And then this one is the Pacifica one, and this is in Sunkissed. This one I've swatched it like numerous times and never really used it. It's just always been so deep that I'm worried about using it on my skin tone, and it's shimmery, so these two little samples can go. I have the Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer in Sweet Tea. I bought it for the name, which was really stupid of me. And I didn't have any of these like Sweetheart boxes, so I wanted one. This pulls orange on me. I like it. I don't think it's too shimmery. It just pulls orange on me now, and I don't want to fight it. The last bronzer I have is one by Essence. This is a Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. It actually is a really nice soft formula. Let's see if I can get it to not glare. But as you can see, I've really only ever swatched it. It's pulling orange on my skin tone when I try to use it, so I just need to not fight with ones that pull orange on me and get the ones that I actually like and use. I have two cream shadows by e.l.f. One's in Cruisin' Chic, the other one's in Brownie Points. These two are products that I didn't sanitize because I don't know how to sanitize it. So if y'all want to sanitize it, go ahead. I figure maybe I could take like a Q-tip and just swipe off the top area where I like dipped my finger in. Maybe that will do. I think that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do the ColourPop stuff too, but hopefully these can be used. Really nice, and they don't crease. They just don't provide enough pop and wow for me. I also have a NYX Roll-On Shimmer. This one is in Nude. It's just not one that I use anymore. It's more difficult to use. It's not that it's not pretty, and the NYX Glitter Glue works really well on keeping it from falling out. I just can't. It's a pain in the butt to use. And all that's left are like palettes. So I do have the Alchemist palette by Kat Von D that's going in here. This kind of makes me feel guilty because this is one that Bradley bought me. But I'm over it. Like, this was cool. I do have one that shifts blue that's by NYX. It's a bigger pan too. I have a bunch that shift like a pink color, and I just don't use it. Like the last time I thought about this palette and actually used it, I had done a green smoky eye, and I wanted the green shifting one. Other than that, you can see there's not any major dips in it. I've used it, I've swatched it, I played with it. It was fun. I'm over it. It's going out. Next, I have the Dose of Colors Quad. This one is The Girls, right? I'm pretty sure it was called The Girls, but it's the Katie Desi collab. These two shadows are the main reason. Well, this one I was gonna be in love with. This was Sue's, and it's really flaky, so the #1 shadow that I bought this for didn't work. And then these two have just gotten weird, and I can't get them to not be weird. So passing it on, hopefully someone likes the flakiness or likes this bronzy color. I don't know, or you just wanna play with it for a day and then send it on to the next person. The next palette I have is a NYX Lid Lingerie. This is actually a really nice palette. I just don't use it. It doesn't have enough like wow for me to use it. I have used it for 2 weeks straight. Not that you can tell, these are kind of hard pressed, but they're really pretty colors. They're very blendable, so I liked that part of it. It's just not an inspiring palette for me, so it doesn't need to stay. This is one that I talked about in my declutter. This is the Naturally Pretty by IT Cosmetics. It is a very pretty palette. It's just uninspiring for me. Like, I look at these colors and I just immediately am like, okay, I'm not using that half the palette. I'm only gonna stay here. Probably won't even mess with that one a whole lot because it's like a caramelly color but not orange enough for me. I don't know, just I like the palette. I think it's a great palette. I'm just uninspired by it, so it needs to go. The last palette I have is the Shade and Light by Kat Von D. Again, I feel guilty. My husband bought me this one, but this thing looks brand new. And I've only ever done like 2 weeks, one palette with this one, and I had done it in combination with a shimmer palette, so not even all the wear went on this one. Just not my thing, moving it out. And lastly, I do have a Z palette. This was actually given to me. Animal prints, not personally my thing, so I just moved the ones I wanted to use into another Z palette. And then these are 8 different Inglot shadows. These were colors that didn't necessarily work for me personally, so I'm gonna pass them on. I'm gonna sanitize these ones. And I did keep like 10 of the Inglot shadows. They're just in another Z palette, so these are going in as well. And there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really sorry for the lighting. I just wanted to be able to get this filmed so that Tuesday when I go to campus to get my books, I can go ahead and mail this box out and get it going on its little journey. I'm hoping to get the box back like before my vacation or like right after my vacation. We'll see how it goes, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a big thumbs up if you did. Remember, subscribe to everyone down below so you can watch the box move along, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.